My friends, this is Dr. B, the best doctor in medicine. 30 plus years of experience in clinical medicine. Today I want to talk to you about the lies regarding intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is what people are have been coming up with different schemes, right? You fast this time or that time of the day, you skip this meal or that meal, you need to fast this number of times and blah, 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 per week or per day or per month. It is absolute BS. Absolute BS. Intermittent fasting is BS, right? All the studies, all the medical scientific studies have proven that you do not need to fast in order to lose your fat. Every scientific study, I'm not talking about this idiot over there who came up with this idea and cited somebody else. I'm talking about the big universities, American universities, have conducted many times for the last many years scientific studies where they have proven that for the same number of calories, they have taken two groups of people which that are the same in every regard, right? The age, the blood pressure, the cholesterol, blah, blah, everything is equal in these two groups. They have separated these two people in equal number, and for the same amount of calories given to each of these two groups per day, this group, right, take the number of calories that is equal to this group. They have concluded that it doesn't matter how many times each group eats per day. What matters is the number of calories at the end of the day. So let's suppose, to make it easier to understand, let's suppose you eat 2,000 calories in one meal per day and that's it. Compared to somebody else who eats 2,000 calories but 5 times per day. Same number of calories, but you eat only 1 time per day. The other guy, same number of calories, 2,000 calories, but he spreads these 2,000 calories into 5 different meals. So at the end of the day, you, with 1 meal per day, 2,000 calories, compared to that guy who spread these 2,000 calories into 5 meals, there is absolutely no statistically significant difference in your weight gain compared to that guy's weight gain, or in your weight loss compared to that guy's weight loss. What matters, obviously, is the amount of calories, also the type of calories, right? You don't want to eat all your calories from sugar and the other guy gets his calories from healthy fat or protein, right? Obviously. I'm talking about the same diet, right? Healthy food of proteins, carbohydrate, a little bit of carbs, obviously, healthy vegetable fats and fruits and vegetable, blah, blah, blah. A very healthy, let's suppose, Mediterranean diet, right? Mediterranean diet, healthy freaking diet, right? One person gets the whole Mediterranean diet only at lunch. The other guy spreads the same amount of calorie and food in 4 servings or 3 servings or 2. He eats breakfast and lunch. There is absolutely no difference. This idea that you need to, and they come up with these elaborate schemes, right, that you need to skip, to fast for this number of hours, that number of hours. Alternative days means you fast one day, you don't fast. You fast for 2 days, you don't fast the other day. Or you fast, you skip the lunch this day, the next day you skip the dinner. The other, it is all bullshit. All you need to do, and it has been proven scientifically, anybody who tells you anything else is an idiot, is to have at the end of the day the same amount of calories. That's it, right? So whether you take that same amount of calories in only 1 meal or 4 meal or 5 meal, or it doesn't matter, right? But obviously, if you want to lose your fat, that number of calories that you eat, whether 1 time or 2 times or 3 times spread during the day, it doesn't matter, must be low, very low calories, right? I, Dr. B, have only one breakfast in the morning. It's an average small breakfast, right? My lunch, I either skip it because I'm busy with my patients, or I have a little fistful of nuts with some tea, green tea, black tea, doesn't matter, or coffee, no caffeine after 12 o'clock. And that's it. Then I go to the gym. I come back after work. I go to the gym. I come back. I take my shower, have my dinner. My dinner is always protein powder like this, pure 100% protein, nothing else, mixed with cocoa powder, no sugar, no salt, no nothing, pure, right? And I have a little bit of walnuts, some olive oil, that's it. Maybe a tablespoon of yogurt, tablespoon of peanut butter, maybe 100%, no sugar, no hydrogenated fat, no salt, nothing, 100% pure food, no processed food whatsoever. And maybe a tiny little tablespoon of tomato paste, like in the morning, right? And that's it. That's my dinner. So most of the time I skip my lunch because I'm busy. If I have the time, it's always a tiny bit. My biggest meal is my breakfast. And that's not a huge meal, right? It's a tiny breakfast, right? It's not like when I used to go to with my girlfriend on weekend getaway. My God, in these hotels, they bring you your freaking breakfast. It's not a breakfast. It's a huge meal. You know, this guy brings it with this cart into your room. You didn't even wake up yet. You didn't even have the time to take your shower. You're still in your bed. And the guy brings you this massive breakfast. It's crazy. I mean, that breakfast would be enough for me for an entire month. But so my breakfast is not like that. It's a tiny breakfast, right? I have 3 eggs, some yogurt, fat-free, sugar-free, nothing for my probiotics. I have some nuts. I chew. It's really good, healthy nuts. No sugar, no salt, nothing, right? Healthy. Walnut, peanuts, pistachios, almond. These are the 4 nuts that I eat. Olive oil, walnut oil, tea. Very healthy. Tea brings you all the antioxidants that you need, plus chocolate powder that I put with my protein powder, right? 100%. There is absolutely no fake sugar, no processed food, no nothing in my diet, guys. Nothing. No salt, no sugar, nothing. There is absolutely none of that. My protein powder is 100% whey protein or 100% collagen, 100% pea protein. There is nothing. There is no artificial sweeteners. Stay away from these artificial sweeteners. They're going to cause you dementia or cancer. It's a disaster what they put in this freaking protein powder everywhere where you have these freaking fake sugars, right? All this Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi, Diet 7, it's all fake sugar. They are worse than the regular sugar, right? So this is my diet. I don't need to skip anything. If I skip my meal, it's because I'm busy with the patients, right? But I don't need to do that. All that matters is that at the end of the day, I have a tiny amount of calories. That's it. Like this, I can stay super healthy. My body fat is 0%. Then I go to the gym. I push weights. I am toned. I am beautiful. My brain is sharp. I sleep good. At night when I come back and I have my tiny dinner like that, and I'm aging gracefully, right? I can run faster than all the young kids in my family. I can swim faster than all the young kids in my family, most of whom are obese, overweight. It's a disaster. I mean, what the new generation has become, right? I can run faster than any 20 freaking year old. I'm not good long distance runner because I'm muscular, so I'm too heavy for long distance. You need to be skinny to run marathon, long distance, right? I'm muscular. I go to the gym and build up muscle, but I have no fat, right? I look so good, guys. So, but on a sprint, on a 50-meter sprint, I can take anyone, any freaking 20-year-old, come sprint with me. My butt is muscular, my legs are muscular. I am lean. I run fast like a jaguar. Like you watch on these movies in the desert, in African savannah, right? The jaguar running behind that gazelle, right? That puma. I mean, it's crazy how fast I can run in 50 meters. But after that, I can no longer run because I give a burst of energy and muscle. But I can beat a 20-year-old, guys. I swear to God, I'm 50 years young. Bring me any 20-year-old. We go to that park over there, 50 yards, 50 meters. I beat him, right? So you can do it. You can do it. It requires some willpower. It requires trying it, right? Means you have to try to diet and exercise. And the problem with skipping a meal when you diet is that the next meal you're going to compensate. Right? Like my brother, right? He skips a meal and then the next meal he eats double. So at the end of the day, he swallowed 4,000 calories, 3,000 calories, 5,000 calories, right? Because you have the breakfast, but you say, well, let me skip my lunch. Okay. But then the dinner you swallow 10 times what you would have swallowed if you hadn't skipped the meal. So it is counterproductive to skip a meal, to fast, to do this intermittent fasting. Better have a little bit of nuts. It will keep your mouth busy chewing. The act of chewing will give satisfaction to your limbic system, right? Your brain will think you are eating, but you're eating just a tiny bit, right? Whereas if you fast, if you skip, if you do this intermittent fasting, regardless of the scheme they come up with, your brain will go into craving mode, and that is extremely hard to beat. It is extremely hard, guys, to beat that craving sensation that is in your brain when you skip a meal. It is impossible to resist. So when you're going to go into that intermittent fasting, the next meal you're going to compensate even more. Do you know what I'm saying? So you don't need to do that. Do not skip a meal. Do not go into intermittent fasting. There is no reason to do that. Have yourself some healthy, natural, sugar-free, salt-free, beautiful bags that you can buy online or at any freaking store of nuts, walnuts, peanuts, almonds, and pistachios. Right? That's it. No sugar, no salt, no anything. And if you're hungry at lunch, it's the weekend, you're hungry, you're watching TV, but you're hungry. Do not skip anything. Go grab a fistful of nuts with some beautiful tea, right? And that's it, you're done. Get some cocoa powder, mix it with hot water and eat it with your nuts. And the nuts, it's hard to chew, it takes time, so your mouth is busy. Time will pass. Your brain will be happy with that. Your limbic system, right? The part of your brain that makes you discharge serotonin, noradrenaline, right? Epinephrine, right? You are happy, right? With this discharge of hormones in your limbic system, right? The hormone of satisfaction, and also the hormone and the leptin that is released by your gut, right, will give you this satiety. You feel full because you're chewing, and this healthy vegetable fat, right? There's a lot of fat and protein in these nuts, right? Eat some walnuts, chew them, yum, yum. You feel good. Your limbic system is happy, right? Just after you ate a pizza or a hamburger, you feel happy, right? Your brain is happy. All this serotonin and dopamine that is being discharged, and noradrenaline, dopamine, serotonin are the three hormones that get discharged in your limbic system of your brain, and that makes you happy, whether it's food, sex, cocaine, whatever it is, all right, or a vacation. These three hormones, noradrenaline, serotonin, and of course these are the hormone that makes you, and dopamine, of course, dopamine. How can I forget dopamine? Dopamine. These are the three hormones that make you happy, that give you satisfaction. So when you eat these walnuts with some tea and some coffee, healthy stuff. Don't put sugar in tea and coffee. Don't put milk. Milk is full of sugar. Then you are watching your TV, having a good evening, right? Your brain is the same happiness as if you had a pizza, right? And that's it. Then you go to bed, you brush your teeth, you go to bed, right? That's it. You're happy, right? So do not fall into this trap, because in my opinion, it's a trap to skip a meal. Don't skip a meal. You're going to put more anxiety in your brain. Your limbic system is craving for food. Satisfy that craving for food, but satisfying with a tiny fistful of healthy nuts, some tea and coffee, and that's it. You'll be full. Let's suppose 3 hours later you're full again. Instead of getting some walnuts, just get some pistachio, but a tiny bit. That will keep you full and your brain happy, your limbic system happy, because you still have a lot of norepinephrine, you still have a lot of serotonin, right? So your limbic system is still happy. You still have a lot of dopamine into your freaking brain. It's still lighting up. You're happy as if you ate a burger. But it's a little fistful of pistachio, healthy stuff. It's not going to make you fat. Right? What makes you fat is the carbs, is all these freaking calories that you eat. And that is pretty good. It's very healthy for you. It's healthy for everything. It's full of vitamins, minerals, zinc, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of protein in almonds. There's a lot of protein in peanuts. There are a lot of proteins in carbs and in all these nuts. And in addition to that, you get a huge amount of dietary fibers, healthy fibers. That's what I do. That's my diet. I stay away from bread, pasta, rice, fruits, all this nasty stuff, pizza, burgers, rice. It's nasty. It's red meat and all this processed food. No. None of that freaking stuff, right? Egg is healthy for you. You crave for food, get some tiny fistful of peanuts, right? Healthy peanuts, and eat with some eggs. But don't put any freaking stuff on that egg, right? Just natural, healthy boiled egg or microwave egg, and that's it, right? That's it. You're done for another 4 hours. If you're hungry again, eat some walnut, peanuts, alternate. You just alternate, right? With some healthy tea, coffee. Tea and coffee, my God, is so healthy for you guys. You don't need anything else in your life. That's it. And then at the end of the night, you will go to bed with a tiny. Overall, the amount of calories will be tiny. Overall, the amount of calories in your body will be really, really tiny. Not only you ate a tiny bit of calorie, so you extend your life expectancy, you age gracefully. That has been proven by the scientific research. Caloric restriction is the only proof, scientific proof, that you can age gracefully and that you can slow down the pace of aging. Means anti-aging, lifespan extending intervention. The only one that has been proven is caloric restriction, dietary caloric restriction, regardless of how many times you eat per day. All that matters is that at the end of the day, you have a tiny amount of calories. Spread them during the day so that you don't have all these cravings, right? Don't go into this stupid skipping meal and intermittent fasting. You won't make it. You won't make it. You will make it for 1 month, 1 week, 2 weeks. Eventually, you're going to give up, like everybody my family, my neighborhood, my patients. It works just for 2 or 3 weeks. Eventually, people give up because this craving for food is like the craving for sex, right? You want to have sex because now I don't have a woman right now in my life, but if I did have a woman, my God, if she comes to my apartment walking around in her lingerie, how can you not have sex, right? You see this beautiful body. I mean, you want to have sex, right? It's impossible to resist. Impossible, right? So it's the same thing for food. It's impossible to resist the temptation of food because it is so strong. Evolution has put in your limbic system this desire to constantly look for sex, constantly look for food, because that's how the human species has proliferated during the last 300 years, right? Remember our species, Homo, and our genus sapiens, right? Homo sapiens. We are Homo sapiens. Homo sapiens is about 250 to 300,000 years old. How come Homo sapiens has been able to conquer the entire planet, and now we are 7.5 billion Homo sapiens? Well, thanks to this evolution that has put in our brain this constant craving for food, constant craving for sex, so that we always look for sex, so that we become more numerous, we multiply ourselves, our species, and we constantly look for food so that we can have more sex and reproduce, right? It's a biological need. Don't try to fight it. You won't be able to do it. It's just not going to work. Best to do like Dr. B. I skip a meal only because I'm busy. My brain is busy with patients. But whenever I have a craving, right? I'm at home. It's the weekend, right? I have a craving. I take a tiny bit of nuts like that with some protein powder, cocoa. I mix it with cocoa, everything natural, no sugar, no fat, nothing, right? And I chew, I take my time, I drink some protein powder, or I can drink some tea, some coffee. I know that I'll be done for the next 3 hours, no more craving. In 3 hours, I have a craving, that's okay. I'm going to take a tiny bit of pistachios with some tea, blah, 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 right? And I can swallow a little bit of tomato paste with it, a tablespoon of yogurt, that's it, I'm done for another 3 or 4 hours, right? Do you know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, when I go to bed at 9 o'clock every night, I know that I swallowed only this amount of calories. That's a tiny bit amount. That's the only proof that we have, scientifically proven way to extend your lifestyle and to age gracefully. The only anti-aging and lifespan extension intervention that you can do is low calorie intake, means dietary caloric restriction. It has been proven scientifically. Everything else is a scam. And I see millions of people telling you to buy this, to buy that. Make sure you keep your credit card ready, and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Don't forget, and they point to that video over there. They say, here I'm telling you what to buy so that you can age gracefully. Oh, this is my anti-aging video. This is the video. And then when you click on that video, he's selling you stuff. He's telling you bullshit. He's telling you, because Dr. B is an expert in medicine, in health sciences. In 3 seconds of clicking in that freaking video, I know the guy is lying. I know that he's either lying voluntarily or he's making up because he doesn't know what the cazzo he's talking about, right? I apologize. I was about to use the F word. He doesn't know what he's talking about, or he knows, but he's all making that up because he's a charlatan. He's a quack. I call them healthcare quacks. No medication, no product, no nothing, guys, is gonna make you age gracefully and slow down the pace of aging, except dietary restriction in your calories. That's it. Obviously, you need to not smoke, not drink, sleep 8 to 9 hours a night, and blah, 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 and drive carefully so that you don't have an accident and die, and not smoke marijuana, alcohol, obviously, right? But I'm talking diet-wise. Diet-wise. Don't click on their video. Don't buy their stuff. It's all scams. And as I said in another video, they are very good at making these very, very elaborate videos, very convincing videos with sound effects and special effects like Hollywood movies. They use this artificial intelligence. I have no clue how they do that. I'm an expert in medicine and surgery. I'm not an expert in movie making, and I'm not interested at all. But they're extremely convincing with their videos. So people like you who have absolutely no knowledge about medicines, health science, all this stuff, you fall for that, and it's really sad, because I can see they have millions of people subscribing to their channel, watching their videos. It's all BS. It's crazy. But of course, just like the devil, they're extremely convincing. The devil is beautiful. The devil is not ugly. The devil is smart. The devil is not dumb. The devil knows how to talk. The devil is not an illiterate being, right? That's how the devil is able to fool millions of humans into crime, into raping, stealing, into killing people, into cheating on their spouses, it's crazy what the devil is able to do, making them addicted to cocaine, making them addicted to freaking alcohol. The devil is able to go into the brain of people, and because the devil is extremely knowledgeable, the devil is extremely smart, the devil is beautiful, the devil is very convincing. That's how people fall for this, millions of people. And also how people are able to get fat by constantly eating, because they get trapped. The devil in their brain tells them to, despite seeing themselves obese with heart attacks and stroke and cardiovascular disease, heart failure, despite looking at their body in the mirror, the guy sees himself, the woman looks at herself. She knows she's just not good at all, but she keeps eating constantly. The devil at work, guys. And these people, I watched their video on Instagram, Facebook, the other TikTok. They have these really short videos. They put them vertical. I don't know how they do that. Vertical videos like that, right? Very elaborate videos with special effect and everything. On YouTube, very elaborate video, artistic video. These people should go in Hollywood. But I don't know how they do that. I'm not interested. I love to be face to face. All I know how to record a movie is like that, put my cell phone in front of me. Even that, I didn't know how to connect the freaking microphone and blah, blah, blah. I had to go watch some movies on YouTube to learn how to record on a simple cell phone, because I'm not interested. I want to be just with you face to face, short distance. No music, no freaking Hollywood special effect or blah, blah, blah. I don't make any fake pictures before and after like they do. Buy me this. Make sure you click on that link. Buy me this. Keep your credit card ready and you're going to lose your fat. Look at this guy, how fat he is. And now he's like a bodybuilder. It's all fake, right? Don't fall for that. I like to be with you the same way I am with my patients at the clinic, face to face, just 3 feet distance. It was hard during the COVID because we had to maintain 6 feet apart. So I had to talk to my patients from over there. Oh, this is my patient. How are you, sir? I cannot shake your hand. Sorry about that. Because the health department, the crooks at the health department said we need to stay 6 feet apart. Not 5.5, not 5, not 4, 6, at least 6, right? It was so crazy. Thank God those days are gone when those crooks at the health department forced us to do all this nasty stuff. But I like to be close with my patient, 3 feet apart, just like you, to talk. And I take 1 hour, I listen to them, I examine their heart, I examine their carotid arteries, their liver, kidney, everything, right? I will never do any fake videos, never do any fake made up videos from Hollywood stuff the same way they do. I will always be genuine. I will always be myself with you. I took the Hippocratic oath. I will never lie to you. I will never put my interest above yours, because I'm a real doctor. I'm a master in public health. I'm a surgeon. I took the Hippocratic oath, that oath that says I will put your interest above mine. Do you understand? Regardless of your gender, politics, religion, ethnicities, whether you're a man, a woman, anything in between, whether you're a Democrat, Republican, independent, whether you're black, white, Latino, I don't give a cazzo. I love you because you're a human being, and I went to medical school for the love of medicine, for the passion of medicine, not for anything else. God, I love you. Keep in touch with me. Put your comments, criticism, anything you want to ask, any cazzo you have to say, put it down there. I will get back to you. It might take some time because I'm so busy at the clinic. I work 8 to 10 hours a day and I love it. I will never give up, and I will keep working until I'm 100 years old. Retirement is not made for me. And I have to sleep 9 hours a night. I have to go to the gym 2 hours. No exception. I have to read the medical journal 1 hour per day to stay at the top of my game, right? Like the number one tennis player. I don't know who the cazzo he is. The number one golf player. I don't know who the cazzo he is. They change all the time. I know about Tiger Woods and the other people. But you know what I'm saying? They have to keep practicing every day, even if the guy is number one. Doctor, be the best doctor you can find. I need to keep reading the medical literature so that I can stay on top of my knowledge. I can learn new medication, new procedures, new surgeries, new techniques, right? New diseases, new treatments, everything, so that I can be the best doctor for you, God willing, for the next 100 years. No, I'm 50. So for the next 50 years, until I'm 100 years old and die happily, healthy in my bed, I will keep teaching you. We will be together. If you watch me, and if you follow me, and if you listen to my advice, my recommendation, I swear to God, watch my video and you will age gracefully. You will avoid cardiovascular diseases, cancer, stroke, heart attack, kidney failure, liver failure, heart failure, blah, 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 neurodegenerative diseases and dementia. You will stay away from all this nasty stuff, so that we can age together. If you want to retire, that's good for you, but at least you will retire healthy and not be part of the 30% of Americans who retire, but they are so sick with heart failure, kidney failure, dementia, blah, 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 side effect of cancer treatments, blah, 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 that they don't enjoy their retirement. Think about that. 30% of Americans have enough money in the bank to retire, but they don't enjoy retirement because they are too sick. Isn't that crazy? Don't be in that 30% of American. Make sure you retire healthily. If you want to retire, I will never retire, but I'll always be loyal to you. God bless you. Hope to talk to you in the next video. I love you, regardless of who you are. I give you a big hug. Bye-bye.